Alrighty, so you're using the giveaway funnel, or you're about to start using the giveaway funnel to start generating leads in your area, which is good. So that's step one. Step two is to reach out to these leads as soon as possible, really. The quicker the better, right? That's the general rule of thumb. So here's the scripts, and if you're on a page right now, you might see the scripts below me, or you might see them if you're in the Run with Solar back office. You're going to see it underneath me along with other training. But anyways, be sure to follow these scripts. Now here's what I'll tell you. If you have training through your solar company with scripts that you know work, like if you cold call someone, you start saying specific things that you know gets an appointment set, use it. If you text a little one-liner or something that you know works well, use it. These are just guide points. You can certainly modify this. You don't need to stick to a T or stick to these scripts to a T. And ultimately, when you're calling a lead, you don't want to sound like a robot either, right? So here's the deal. You generate a giveaway user, right? So someone opts in to get their electric bill paid for, great, because here's the deal. They have the idea of not paying for their electric or utility bill. So when you call them, number one, they're gonna pick up, and if they don't, I'll show you how to follow up with a text, but they wanna talk to you because they wanna know if you've won, right? So step one, we get people on the phone. Step two, you need to go ahead and start the conversation off where you're not salesy, kind of almost build a relationship within like 15 seconds or so, and then you talk about solar. So some of the scripts I have in place here, as you can see below, and once again, feel free to modify these, but I want you to understand the idea and psychology here. I like opening up a line if I'm gonna call a lead, and I'm gonna say something to the effect of, hey, John, this is Joe with XYZ Solar Company. I'm running the electric bill sweepstakes you entered for. And pause. I'm like, oh, hey, man, what's up? Because now they're like, well, wait, did I win? Usually, or at this point, you typically want to follow up with something like this. I'm calling to let you know that we haven't picked the winner yet, but at the end of this month, or whenever you're, stopping the giveaway, we'll be announcing it, so stay tuned. Would texting or calling you be better to alert you if you've won? Let the person respond, because now they're like, oh, you know what, man, just shoot me a text or give me a call for sure. No problem. Okay, great. By the way, who's your current energy provider? Oh, I use XYZ Energy Company. Nice, got it. And then you're paying about $200 a month. Now you know this data because if you look in their contact record in your back office, you're going to see what they pay. So you can build a quick little relationship with them. And so if you say something like, well, so you're paying about $200 a month, is that right? Yeah, that's about right. I mean, it's, some people say, oh man, yeah, it's terrible, too much, right? And you're like, hey, I hear you. Well, let me tell you this, on average, and I'll just use the Charleston, South Carolina area for this example, you might want to follow that up with, after they confirm that that's the amount they pay, say, well, hey, on average, we're saving people right in your area, in the Charleston area, about X percentage every single month on their utility bill through solar power. Would you want to, save about 30% per month? So that's key. Make sure you say something like, would you want to save X percent or around X percent per month? Rather than, do you have any interest in going solar? Immediately when you say that, they're going to be like, whoa, I don't want to be sold. But if you say, hey, would you be interested in saving X percent per month? Who's going to say no to that, right? Some people might, if they want to be difficult and whatever, move on. But if they say, well, yeah, sure. Hey, no problem. Well, I can actually explain exactly what you'd save in about 5 to 10 minutes. So this is your next line. You're actually local to me. You're only about 20 minutes away, 30 minutes away, whatever it is. What's your schedule look like next week? I can pop over at your convenience, and don't worry, I'm not an annoying salesman, but I'll just kind of lay the numbers out. You can see what you would save and how it would look, and then ultimately make the decision as to whether you want to go solar or not. Would that work out? Yeah, that sounds good. You see what we did? So we got them excited in the beginning. We let them know, hey, we're going to let you know if you've won. By the way, we're saving X percentage per month for people in your area, just like you. Hey, I'm actually local and can explain this, but and let's take it back for a second. Make sure you ask, would you like to take advantage of those same kind of savings? Would you want to pay less, right? Ask it as if they are like, it would be dumb for them to say no, right? So that's the idea with these phone scripts. Now, depending on when you're watching this video, some of these might have been changed underneath the video, or there might be some more scripts you can use, etc. I just want you to understand that when these leads come in, call them and go through this and work to set appointments. And if you do that in volume, it's going to make sense for you, and you can generate these giveaway leads for such a fraction of the cost of what you pay for a qualified solar lead. Yes, they're not as qualified, but you're also paying literally like 20 times or less the price, right? So anyways, you can do it in volume especially if you have a sales team, etc. So this is a campaign that I've seen work with many solar consultants, which is why I'm shooting this training video right now telling you if you call these leads and if you do it in volume, you are going to get appointments set and you're going to generate sales 100%. But you have to do the work, right? So anyways, that's good. If you do call someone and they do not pick up, no problem. Send them a text message. I have the text scripts below here. Always, always, always call first, because if you get on the call with someone, even if you don't feel super comfortable yet, practice. That's the better way of communicating with someone. Follow that up with a text if they don't answer. Don't do it the other way around. Don't text and then call them. That's kind of annoying, right? If someone ever texted you, you didn't answer because you didn't want to talk to them at that point, and then they call you and you're like, oh, why are they calling me? Don't do that. Call first. If you don't get them, shoot them a text message. If they don't respond within 24 hours, try again. And if they don't answer at that point, you might want to just mark them off your list and move on to the next one, right? So anyways, very important. That's how you're going to deal with and start to convert these giveaway leads into sales ultimately. And guys, we'll see you in the next training. All right, bye-bye.